everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and today I am back with another Continental knitting tutorial. Today's tutorial will cover the knot stitch. It is an easy 4-row repeat that is fairly easy to get the hang of. As long as you know how to knit and purl, then you can do this stitch. It is pretty stretchy. It also helps that I cast on with the old Norwegian cast on and cast off with the stretchy bind off. So you have a nice horizontal stretch, and then vertically it doesn't stretch too drastically. So this is good for garments. It's kind of breathable when you stretch it. So if you are working this with a lace pattern, a lace weight yarn, then this is great for summer patterns and garments and such. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to dive right into the tutorial. Before I do, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Leave this video a thumbs up because it really helps the channel out a lot and it helps you to see my future knitting content. Alright, now let's dive in. Alright, and we are going to start off with a slip knot for this stitch. And we are going to cast on in multiples of 2 and add an additional 1. Now for this sample I will be just doing a simple long tail cast on, but you can use any cast on method that you fancy. Okay, 20 and 21. Okay, now that I have cast on for row 1, which is the right side of our work, we're going to knit all the way across. And if it helps you at all, if you're working this pattern in a larger size, then you can put a stitch marker where the right side of the work is supposed to be, because there is an evident right and wrong side to this, though both sides do look really good. I should have showed you guys that in the beginning, but I will show you guys at the end. Okay, so we're just going to knit each stitch along our row. Alright, and this is row 1 of all knit. Now for row 2 we're going to turn our work. Oops. And in this first stitch we are going to knit alright, now we're going to start our repeat for the row. And that will be to purl 2 together. So we're going to purl 2 together, but we're not going to take them off of our left needle. So in order to purl 2 together, you bring your yarn to the front, you insert your needle into the next 2 stitches purlwise, and then you purl through as you normally would purl. Like I said, you're not going to take those 2 stitches off the needle. Instead, you're going to bring the yarn back to the back, and then you are going to knit 2 together through those same 2 stitches. Like so. And then you can pull those stitches off of your needle. And this is what that looks like. So this is another one of those stitch patterns that is give and take with the knits and purls. So we're going to do that again. We're going to be doing this all the way across our row. So we're going to bring the yarn to the front. We're going to purl 2 together, like so. Bring the yarn back to the back of our work. And then we're going to knit 2 together through those same stitches and pull them off our left needle. Alright, we're going to do this all the way across our row until we get to the end. Alright, now we're coming up on our last 2 stitches of the row, so I'm going to insert my needle purlwise, again through those last 2 stitches. I'm going to purl 2 together, bring my yarn back to the back. Now I'm going to knit those same 2 stitches together, and then pull the whole thing off of my needle. Now this is what the back side of the work looks like. And as we turn our work to go on to row 3 of our repeat, this is what the front looks like. And as you can see, doing that combination of purling 2 together and knitting 2 together creates these little notches or knots on the front of the work. Okay? So now for row 3, we're just going to knit into each stitch across. Alright, and that is the end of row 3, what it looks like on the front side of the work. Now, we're on to row 4 of our repeat. For row 4, we're going to start off with a purl 2 together. We're going to leave those first 2 stitches on the needle when we do that. So again, insert your needle from right to left. Alright, and now we are going to purl through those first 2 stitches as we normally would. We're going to leave these 2 stitches on the needle, but we are going to bring the yarn back to the back, and we are going to knit 2 together through those same 2 stitches, like so, and then we're going to pull that off of the needle. And that is our repeat to the last stitch of our row. So purl 2 together, yarn to the back, knit 2 together, pull it off the needle. Alright, doing my last series of purl 2 together, knit 2 together. Okay. And then we're just going to knit into our last stitch. Alright. And that is the end of our 4-row repeat. Again, this is the back of the work. And then, if I flip it, this is the front of the work. As I said before, this pattern definitely has a definitive front side and back side, but both sides look pretty nice to me. And eventually, if you continue to repeat rows 1 through 4, you will end up with a nice piece of fabric that looks similar to this one. This pattern is great for garments of various sorts, depending on what yarn you use. It could be used for more fall-like accessories like scarves and maybe even hats if it's worked in the round. It could also be used on a nice sweater. I wouldn't be mad at that either, but if you're looking for a more summery fit, then if you use a lighter weight yarn, you will definitely get a more lacy effect with this stitch. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys today. If so, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on my future Continental knitting tutorials. If you're looking for more from me, you can check me out on Instagram where I post whip pictures, my pottery, as well as general Infiniti Crafting Co. updates. And if you want those updates more in depth and exclusive details, like discounts and things like that, then sign up for my newsletter over on my website that is linked in the description box below. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, happy making! Hey there! If you like the way I teach here on YouTube and you are looking for new and interesting crochet and or knit patterns, then you will love my new members club where I am releasing all of my knit and crochet designs the written instructions as well as the premium video content directly into my blog space. Members have access to the ad-free patterns as well as the premium written tutorials as well as exclusive releases that are not yet available to the public and early releases. So if that sounds like a great deal to you, then head over to my website, hit the Hey Crafterpreneur tab to learn more and sign up today. Thanks for supporting my content, and until next time guys, happy making.